Buffkin. What?
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
That guy sure
Don't go
looks
looking
like
for
a,
any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Like a shaved career.
And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
That's
I had
good.
everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
It's not up to
Look,
me.
I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Damn. That's not good. Come on, guy. Get your clothes on.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Yeah. Just wait for the mirror.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if
did
Crane
not say
sent them.
anything.
I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
Actually,
Everything
I don't
points
think
to
so.
him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
Yeah,
I'm as
not
confused
sure.
as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar.
Yeah.
And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
I'm Buffkin.
Thanks for
Buffkin's
tonight,
under on the
by
phone.
the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Yeah?
And I don't
you
want
want?
to offend you, but after tonight,
Sure.
it's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
I should enjoy my job.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know,
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
That
Guys,
was a little mean.
we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
No.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Buffkin, are you positive it's not here? Maybe it just slid under one of these cabinets.
No, I'm sure it's not here. I checked every corner. I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what,
Oh.
Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying,
There ain't
waiting
no
is
way
an option.
but a hard
No.
way. Yeah,
we
what
can't
is the hard
depend
way?
on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough
Yeah.
to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Yeah. Your plans are stupid, Buffkin. But still, let's talk to you. Tell you to fuck off.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got
Yep.
his snow glamours from.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay, okay.
You can't take his bottles. So, I think you can do.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Oh,
Look,
it's not your
The whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Nope.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Let's have a look around before we're gonna talk to Snow. Can't use that anymore. Alright. Aww. But he also took the tarot cards. That's a shame. Let's flip them now. Walk all the way. Oh, look at that. There's room 207.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Yeah. Grace
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely.
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have.
Uh,
Come on, let's keep looking.
how could you have known? Okay. Let's examine letters. Ichabod's Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvements. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith. Okay. That's nothing important for this case. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. What's that crap all about? It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splittering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross. And I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a van in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Lost letter. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last night incident in 204. Ooh. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together. Hey, it's Toads. It's Toads, eh? Toads Canadian.
Ever do any work?
No.
Only when Cole was around.
Let's open his drawer. Let's go. What did that say? The Office of Business. I can't read it. The Office of Business. Damn it! Okay.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah?
Maybe.
Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The king of.
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Oh.
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me,
Buffkin!
and I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
Buffkin.
What's going on?
You're such
Is
a
the
piece of
mirror
shit.
fixed yet?
Hey,
Bluebeard,
Bluebeard.
this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen,
Yeah.
Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a
Okay.
real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that
Oh.
unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not
That's not
officially.
important now.
There's much bigger things to be worrying about right now, all right?
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at
Buffkin.
2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the
that's
glamours, she'd have
wasn't
known who the
good.
witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up
Okay.
there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you
Hey,
traipsing through
Bluebeard.
possible evidence.
You know how
Oh,
to.
now it's evidence. Before you had no interest,
You're not
and now
going
it's a
it.
crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
At least he knows how to
Where are
pick a
you gonna
lock.
go, Bigby?
Find the witch. How am I supposed to do that?
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Yeah, that's a really hard thing to do. Yeah, we already went after D, so let's leave him alone for this moment. I think Holly's gonna be really mad if we are there. It's Crane. Oh, his apartment. No, I'm not going in his apartment. I'm going with Holly. Yeah.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
I'm sorry,
I don't need
Holly. You
sympathy
have
and
to
I
share a
don't
room
need
with
The witch's
the
identity
wolf.
must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm the sheriff.